What's going on, people? It's your boy 3MG. So I wanted to touch base on this topic. I think it's important. Also, just to shed light on how society works today, in today's world, right? So shout out to Abel Green and the Whatever Show podcast that he has on his channel. You guys should go check it out. I'll link in the description below. And he discussed the Espys Awards situation. He gave in his thoughts and opinions and about the Bruce Jenner thing. Now, I'm going to let you guys know right now, we don't discuss this necessarily on Chase's podcast, the GMG podcast, only because there's a larger audience on his podcast. Mainly, the reaction may come off differently, and some people may take what I say. Of course, everybody takes what I say, wrong because of how I word things and how I say things, and it is what it is. But I'm gonna sit here now and I'm gonna just let you guys know, and be real honest on my opinions on it. Honestly, it's not good. Like, I don't necessarily agree with anything that happened with that. Like, Brett Favre was receiving criticism, right? Because they captured footage of him when Bruce Jenner, or Caitlyn Jenner, respect her now, Caitlyn Jenner was announced as the Courage Award or something, Courageous Award or whatever the shit was, right? And Brett Favre received flack for it. He received criticism because he didn't clap hard enough or showed like as if he respected that, right? He wasn't enthused by the award being given to Caitlyn Jenner for courage. I don't necessarily disagree with him nor agree, he is his own person. You shouldn't be forced to be a part of something that you don't necessarily agree with. And I don't necessarily feel like that was right, that there's blog posts and forums or clickbait, whatever it is, that's shouting his name in a negative aspect, because I think it's wrong. I mean, can you disagree with the man? No. Can you agree with the man? No. It's his own personal opinion. Maybe how he expressed it is how he feels. He didn't yell boo. He didn't yell anything. It was just his expression. They captured it. But if you watch back, there was people making faces like what, like whoa, because compared to who Caitlyn Jenner went up against, you're telling me that was more courageous than, say, war veterans who had no arms and limbs, or a child facing brain cancer. Like, that was more courageous than what is going on in society with lower class or middle class. Like, let me just tell you here, the reason why, and I'm gonna say it first, the reason why Caitlyn Jenner received that award is, one, he is rich, she is rich, or he is rich. And now it's not about what's important to society, it's more about where the money's gonna come from, right? So seeing and being that, the Jenner family or the Kardashian family is like royalty, all the media, all the outlets want to make sure that they receive full coverage from that, because they understand and they know that in today's society, they're not going to go out their way. And if they see a link, child brain cancer wins Espys Awards, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to click that. But to see, Bruce Jenner wins Espys Awards, crowd goes berserk. Or Bruce Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner was berated because, winning the fake Courage Award, like, people are going to click that. They have such a pedestal. They are on a high pedestal, that whole family, right? That anything that happens with that family, the media is gonna first, they could be a fucking outbreak with diseases in this world, or an atomic bomb about to hit the US, and people would rather click on something about Beyonce or the Kardashian family or something, rather than wanting to know what's going on with today's society with ISIS and fucking trolls and shit. So that's the reason why Bruce Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner won this award. All these media outlets was going to receive a lot of traffic on their sites and forums because of this, and it all comes up with agreement. They don't all talk to each other, but they all know what it is. It's been going down like this for years now. And honestly, didn't it happen last year, something with Sam Smith, the man, he allegedly came out and said, listen, my personal preferences, I like males. He was a gay football player. Who cares what he is? I respect the man, doesn't matter. I respect all genders, all preferences. I don't care. I'm not racist to any. I don't discriminate to any. I feel as though people who do discriminate anyone else other than their own kind is, I'm disgusted by it, and I don't necessarily agree with it, and they're a cancer to society. I mean, I feel you should respect everyone and their personal space and what they do, depending on where and how they do it and how they handle themselves. Okay, but still, that Caitlyn Jenner thing to outbeat, children who have certain situations, or war veterans, there's no real courage in what she did. Be honest with you, this has been going on for years. People have been coming out for years. People have been telling others, you know, I feel like this person, like I feel like this, a woman's inside me or a male inside me, and to finally feel the courage to come out and speak upon it. I mean, you're 60-something years old and you're finally coming out. You shouldn't have to worry about what anybody says anyway. You have money. It does not matter. As soon as, you know, remember, they made a whole hour, 2-hour interview with Bruce Jenner coming out. You know, I don't necessarily agree with that award. There's nothing courageous about it. And that's why I'm saying society is in a fuck twist, because how does that show more importance than someone who's fighting for their life because they're suffering from a certain injury or from a certain sickness? Like I don't understand. And this could have happened with anyone. It could have been rapper, you know, it could have been Beyonce, you know, something happened with her. People would rather, she would have probably won an award for something too. It happens. This has nothing to do with because I'm against transgender. No, of course not. I don't care. I respect whoever. That's how I was raised. I wasn't raised in fucking in this type of society where I went to an all Puerto Rican school. Fuck out of here. No, I'm not raised that way. You know, I love everybody the same. It does not matter. I may not agree with certain things, but it does not matter. Like, it does not matter. I curse every fucking day. People don't agree with that. I say stupid shit. People don't agree with that, you know, but it is what it is. And people are just not, and people are looking at it like, listen, this is not something, you know, this is basic. There's people going through this every day. So, I mean, how is that important? Like, there's nothing important about that. You're not helping out other people who are coming out and feeling like they've been hidden, because there's been more courageous people outside in the world who've came out, you know? So I don't understand why out of everyone, Caitlyn Jenner's, like everyone who comes out is gonna say the same speech. We should do this together. Like, no, they've been doing this before you, Bruce. Like, it doesn't matter, period. And that was my situation. I have nothing against them, but like, how do you don't win no Courage Award because of it? If you think about it, I mean, I don't agree with the whole gay marriage thing being accepted. It should have always been accepted. You know, you don't discriminate anyone from getting married. You know, I don't care what the Bible says. If same sex is not, you're not allowed to do that. I don't care. I don't believe in that. They should have been allowed to get married. You know, all this time. I don't agree with the fact that they weren't allowed to, whatnot. But it's hard to even explain in words, because I know how I am, and I tend to bring jokes in, and I'll end up saying something fucked up. But that's not why I'm here. But just wanted to let you guys know that. And what are y'all thoughts on that? Just my opinion. It's your boy 3MG, and I'm out. Peace.